I think we were presented with something, there's something like 35 different, I mean, even before you get to measurement, 35 different KPIs within social media, whether it's likes, views, follows, shares, you know, and it can go messenger, friends, you know, you can go on and on and on and on. I suppose, again, it goes back to that strategic point that you have to understand what's important to you. So obviously at YouTube, views are incredibly important. You know, often people will just want a lot of views, and they have to kind of generate what they can do there to do it, but not to then get clouded, but they then necessarily want a lot of subscribers or shares, or do they? So, you know, I think it's really determining at the beginning, understanding what metrics are out there that are relevant to them, because a lot won't be relevant, and then deciding which ones to kind of really focus on. I think, though, what can be quite interesting, what other people have done quite well, and this is a couple of years old now, but Barclaycard did something with us a couple of years ago, but I thought was very good, because they were very clear in, when they had the ad on TV, the water slide ad with the new Barclaycard, they recreated that on a YouTube channel where they encouraged people to make their own water slide ad thing and make this ad, and the best one won a prize, etc., etc., etc. You know, we said, oh, look, this is a difficult thing. If you ask someone to do this kind of stuff, it's difficult. And actually what we find are that users or viewers that do, you know, want to get involved in competitions want something that's easy to do, easy, you know, so they don't want to spend a lot of time over it. So, and they were unequivocally clear that actually they wanted a high quality entrant rather than a zillion different entrants. So, and that worked. It was genius, because everyone who did therefore get involved made this took it very seriously, and it created amazing content for them, and actually was very funny for other people. So what they did there very well is they took a very small band of videos, and due to the quality and the nature of the videos, they got shared massively. So the interesting thing there was that they didn't fall into a trap of, we just want, millions and millions of people entering. They just wanted a high quality entrance. And so they had a very clear strategy and stuck to it. So I think that that's an example of someone who's done that, you know, very well. And I think at the same time, you know, you can just get caught up in the measurement, but the measurement is essential. If we go back to the video world, where clients have been buying into it for a few years now, investment's still going up. You know, some say that, you know, audiences are migrating online, but, you know, there's a lot of kind of complementary viewing online, etc., etc. We see that in the last few years, clients have been happy to trial it and test it, but actually they're asking for more validation now, because although it's felt right, there's never been any kind of definitive numbers that the likes of TV have been able to provide for years and years and years. So I think what we're trying to do is provide more of that, but with a real social skew. And one of our biggest launches at the moment is something called AdWords for Video, where it shows you that of the video formats, the ad formats that you use, not only how they do and how successful they are, how many views there are, the stuff that you mentioned before, but what is the social media implication to them. So for example, if you pay for X, you'll also get Y organic uplift on views. And there's, you know, calculate shares and various other things. You know, you can do various things via AdWords Video. So what that can do is try to put more and more things within one dashboard. Again, it has to be relevant. One dashboard to really help agencies on behalf of their clients understand what works, what doesn't work, and therefore plan this whole kind of big growing space more effectively moving forward. So whereas I think, you know, yes, I totally agree with you, there's so much measurement out there and you can get bogged down in it, I think really the best thing you can do is, before you know even what measurements are out there, decide what you want to do, and then inquire as to how you can measure that specific thing, and ignore the rest really. And if the other stuff looks good, excellent, but if it doesn't look so good, that's not what you're trying to achieve in the first place. So focus on what the prize is, I suppose, and go from there.